There's a couple of others over there, but... Oh, hello. What are you doing there? Get out of here. Get out of here with your Type 79 sniper rifle. Hello reformers and welcome back to Freeman. Now the developers have been kind enough to give me a couple of keys to give away to you, and if you'd like to enter the giveaway then follow the link in the description and like, retweet, follow the developers on Twitter as well as follow me. Otherwise, if you'd like to check out the game for 20% off in the Steam summer sale, there is also a link there as well. Anyway, let us start. I have leveled up, I'm going to be doing that in just a second, but the game has been updated once again with more optimizations as well as construction being returned to the fore here. So we can now construct a garrison base, a hospital, and various other things, like for example storage. Interesting. I'm actually unsure where would storage be. I don't exactly know, but we're gonna basically just get all of this because I can. I have a huge amount of money. So I might as well build everything just to see what it does. And, there it is. There's the storage. So basically, this is if you have some things, I guess, that you want to keep on you, but you don't want to continue lugging around the entirety of the map. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. Okay, otherwise, we now have an income per day of 1,500, which is actually very nice. Hopefully we'll be able to see that. And I also do have a much bigger garrison now. As you can see here, there is actually a number to it this time around, in comparison to it just being an indeterminate number. And, you know, it's kind of nice to know exactly what's going on there. Anyway, I have a whole bunch of prisoners here that I am going to be attempting to persuade to join us. But otherwise, I'd like to level myself up first, and I think we're probably going to go for another point. Actually, you know what? I did say I was going to go for more points in leadership, didn't I? So let's go for another 2 points in leadership, another point in commanding, just to make sure everything's good there. And then otherwise, I think I'm going to level up my marksmanship, because I'd like to use one of those really high-powered sniper rifles eventually, and they require about 10 or 11 marksmanship. So we should be able to get there pretty soon. Otherwise, I'm going to just get another point in instructor. And I should probably level up my rifle skill a little bit if I'm going to be using one of those sniper rifles. So let's get them to about 61, I guess. It doesn't really matter either way. Alright, now I do have a huge amount of loot here. You may see that I have still quite a bit of loot in my inventory. There's a reason why I haven't been able to sell it, and that is going to be kind of obvious. The merchants do not have any money left, because I have literally drained them dry, so that's not very good. Anyway, there you go, that's it. So let's go into our prisoners right here, and I'll see if I can... Oh wow, that's not going to work. Oh, it did! I'm very surprised. Very, very surprised. Okay, so let's try and get the rest of them then. Yeah, it seems like literally just doing torture twice and then persuading. Wow, we were able to persuade that freedom sniper with 42% chance. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, everyone else is probably going to join pretty easily here. Okay, so let's just take a quick look here. I'm going to just make sure that everything's going well, and we also need to level up a little bit here. What does this symbol mean here? Does it mean it's a healer, or I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, but the customization has changed a little bit here. Right. Okay, well, that's the thing. I actually don't mind this so much. I'm not entirely sure. I think I did read somewhere that the customization is being reverted back to the way it was before the, items were able to be added to the, troops and stuff because of optimization issues. So maybe they're going to work on that, and then they're going to return with the unit optimization a little bit more as time goes on. I actually don't mind this so much because it seems like most of the people that we can see here now actually have some really awesome stuff. I mean, yes, we can still actually give Anna some things, so I'm pretty happy with that, but otherwise all of our other units are actually running around with AKMs and some really awesome weapons like scars and stuff like that, so I don't have a problem with this at all, actually. I mean, all these Freedom Snipers are leveling up to have the Type 79 sniper rifle, which, by the way, I apparently can use now. Yeah, I can apparently use that because I have 8 marksmanship, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, otherwise, we have our trucks. These guys can level up into Freedom Snipers, Combat Medic, and we're going to be forming those into squads and then putting them into the garrison, of course. I mean, this is a really, really good thing to have, to, you know, just have a whole bunch of prisoners to place in your garrisons, because, I mean, let's face it, my garrison has been really, really sparse, and I kind of need to get on that. So let's see if I can get the rest of these guys to join. Freedoms. Wow, so many Freedom Snipers right here. Crazy. Okay, so there we go, and we can just release these guys. I don't really mind too much about keeping them or not. And yeah, now we can place them in the garrison. Obviously, I'm gonna need to put them in a squad. Alright, so I've done a little bit of sorting out here, and as you can see, I actually have a whole bunch of Freedom Snipers in there, a couple of Freedom Fighters, Armored Marauders, Bandits, and so on. And yeah, you may see that there's a number 3 there. Well, they're currently injured, basically, so they're just going to take a little bit of time to recuperate themselves, hopefully thanks to the... There's something here that actually helps them. The hospital, yes. Increases garrison regeneration rate or something along those lines, so that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna buy another truck, I think, so that we just make sure that we're continuing to move relatively fast. And yeah, oh yes, I believe one of you did mention that I am now going to need to eliminate one of the generals from the Chernivkan Front Rebellion or something like that, because that is going to enable us to eliminate once and for all the faction itself. So let's see if I'm actually going to be able to do that. I have no idea where these guys are going to be, so I guess we're just going to have to look out. Ah, look at that. We actually do have a couple of them over here, and I actually have a couple of combat medics as well, so it might make sense for me to place these combat medics into a couple of our groups here. And let's see, do I have any odd numbers? I don't have any odd numbers. That's kind of sad. Okay, I guess I'll place one in here because they need one, and place one in here because they might need one as well. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go in against a CFR something or other. Oh, wait a minute. They're fighting each other. Are you serious? Why are you fighting each other? That is not good. I guess they just entered that battle just to get away from us. I would say that that's probably the reason. Okay, well, let's just wait until they're done with that fight then. Alright, here we go. It seems like the enemies are doing something a little bit weird here, but I guess I can't really blame them, can I? Anyway, let's just see what I can do here. I guess we'll just get our snipe potatoes. We actually have a huge amount of different spaces right now, because literally I, you know, spent some points in leadership and commanding and all that sort of thing, so I really don't think we have to worry about this at all. But you never know, maybe there's going to be some issue here. Oh yeah, by the way, the AI, or shall we say our troops, have been upgraded a little bit by the developers. They have improved the types of cover that they use. So hopefully it's going to mean that we'll have much better survivability rates. Although our survivability so far has been perfectly fine as it is. So I'm actually pretty pleased to hear that they might actually take even better cover. So let's see how that goes. Do bear in mind we are going to be up against a couple of Freedom Snipers here, so we do need to be a bit careful. That's just way too far away from my liking. I'm not going to take any shots from here. Now, also bear in mind I do have a huge amount of camouflage, so it's a lot easier for me to sneak up on the opponent than it would be if I didn't, obviously. Wow, our Freedom Snipers are absolutely murdering the enemy. Kind of surprised about that. I mean, they do have a number of them, don't they? So I would have expected them to do reasonably well against us. Wow, there's actually a couple of people right over to the side. Whoa, hello. They got killed here, huh? Okay. I'm looking for one guy that was around here. Is he still here? Ah, there he is. Well, that was easy enough. Alright, thanks. Oh, this weapon. Really, this weapon is just a laser beam. Maybe I can get another couple of kills here. There's actually quite a few over here, so I guess maybe we'll do a little bit of flanking action. And I did buy a combat axe, by the way, so it might be kind of nice for us to try a little bit more melee out as well, because I had a huge amount of fun with that. So maybe we can do that. I haven't actually equipped the combat axe yet, though, obviously. I was just very excited about trying out the new construction and everything. Wow, I have hit this guy so many times, he must have amazing armor. Wow, there's a lot of them over here. But that should be even better for me. So let's see. Hello. Whoa, that guy literally took 4 bullets? Okay, now he's dead. But wow, that guy took so many hits. Maybe the armor has been upgraded a little bit, because obviously they've returned back to the old style of the way that the enemies were, because sometimes the enemies are not going to be the greatest in terms of their gear. But maybe this time around they're much worse than they used to be. Or should we say much better? Because they are obviously a lot better and more durable. So it seems like I'm going to have to be much more careful about that. Oh my. Wow. That is some damage right there. Do bear in mind they are veteran freedom guards. So maybe, you know, maybe that's going to make a difference. Okay, so there's only 3 of them remaining. I guess that means that I can literally just charge absolutely everyone in here. Shouldn't matter too much about where I place them. Just randomly going to tell them to charge in, and hopefully they'll be able to eliminate the last enemies perfectly fine. Yeah, we are going to lose a couple of people, but I don't think that's too big a deal. Hello. Okay, I'm going to go full auto here for the last couple, even though I only have 2 bullets remaining. No! And I got killed by the last guy. Really? Ah, that's awful. Oh well, never mind. Alright, so let's just engage without us, and we are, of course, victorious. Okay, well, there you go. At least we were able to achieve victory there, and yeah, we do have a couple of really nice pieces of loot here as well. Let's take a first aid kit, and I'm going to take some ammo as well. There we go. Alright, and let's just take all of these guys. Alright, very nice indeed. Okay, so I'm gonna try and see whether I can track down their generals. Ah, hello. Is that a general? I don't think that's a general. But basically, what I need to do, according to one of you, is I need to run around, try to locate absolutely every single patrol that there is, and see if that's gonna make... Ah, that might actually be one of them over there. Okay, see if that's gonna actually work. So I'm gonna rest for a little bit, and we're going to see how that goes. I do need a lot... Oh, wow. Really? They are actually attempting to besiege this. This is going to be kind of fun. I think this is going to be kind of fun. I'm going to go in here, but I'm just going to literally use a medkit immediately, and let's see what we can do with it. I think this should be pretty fun. Okay. I don't think I can sell anything here yet. I'm going to have to just defend. Okay, let's do it. Alright, so we are in the siege defense, and it is, as you can see, a little bit of a weird formation here. I'm choosing not to really go too far into our base, because I kind of want to take advantage of how many units are actually really good at long range right now. So hopefully that's going to work. Let's do it. Now, with these new revamped units, kind of, you know, because obviously they've rolled them back a little bit to the way they were before the customization came in, it's gonna be more difficult for me to get kills here, so I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna do that, but, well, we'll try our very best. And I'm just gonna... What? Who's that over there? Who is that? That's Omelette. Get over here, Omelette. I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing over there? I definitely don't want Omelette to be over there. I must have missed them. Alright, well, they're going to get back here pretty quickly. There is actually one of them inside one of the buildings, and he's having to run around the fence. I very much hope he's not going to get caught out. That would not be very good. But yeah, anyway, let's just place them around here. I suppose this is as good a place as any. We do have a whole bunch of snipers here as well, so maybe I'm actually going to put these snipers over in this direction and just move these other units over there as well, just to make a little bit of room for the snipers themselves. Okay, come on now. Come on, little guy, get over there. Yes, okay, so they do have about 60 or so in this army, and I would assume this army is actually one of the general's armies, which is going to be pretty interesting to see, perhaps. I mean, it really depends whether we will be able to take him prisoner or not, because apparently what you can do is, if you defeat one of the generals, you can then attempt to persuade him by any means necessary, I suppose, in joining you, and then he becomes a companion, which is pretty fantastic. So hopefully we'll be able to do that to one of the generals, at the very least, of the current enemies that we're fighting. There's a couple of enemies over there. Right. Maybe I want to get over here with Omelette, actually, and just see if I can maybe support them a little bit. I mean, the enemies are eventually going to have to come over here. Wow, oh my, wait a minute, it's actually ours. Never mind, I actually thought they were right there. Great. Yeah, it's because their little icons above their heads were kind of bright, so it's very difficult to see them against the sky. Anyway, they are now starting to shoot at this fellow, so I guess I'm going to help them out a little bit. These are only militia, by the way, so I'm not entirely sure how good they're going to be, but we'll see. Yeah, they've also, by the way, worked on the hit markers, and they've worked on the hit detection as well, which is fantastic, because it's very frustrating when you're shooting at an enemy and then it's just like, not gonna hit or whatever, so it's really nice that that's been improved. There we go. There's a couple of others over there, but... Oh, hello. What are you doing there? Get out of here. Get out of here with your Type 79 sniper rifle. Okay, we are actually being shot at now. I might have to get out of here soon. Wow, those veteran freedom guards, they're really tough. They are really tough. Okay, we lost one of our armored marauders from Omelette. That is to be expected. Okay, I'm going to tell Omelette to retreat now, actually. That's probably going to make the most sense. I am being shot. Being shot from over here, by the way, two things. It's kind of weird what the AI is deciding to do right now. They're actually not coming towards us in the least. Maybe they are actually going to come towards us at some point. I mean, you can see here. Did we actually lose that many people? No, I don't think we've lost that many people. I did tell Omelette to retreat, and I hope that they're actually... Are they not listening to me? Oh, did I choose what? Did I actually choose the wrong people to actually retreat now? That's kind of weird. I did not tell Cheese to retreat, but maybe they do share the same icon. So maybe I did tell them to do something, which is... I don't know why they're running into the enemies. Yeah, okay. That's obviously not great. Oh well, never mind. I suppose we are going to win this, I guess? Maybe? It's kind of not looking good so far. Maybe I want to tell my units to actually start moving forward a little bit. I'm being shot now. Great. Okay, so I guess what we're going to have to do is actually move our forces a little bit forward. It's kind of weird that the AI is not deciding to come over here, but I guess it's because they know. They know that we are having some sort of amazing kill box here. So I guess we're just going to have to get down there and see what we can do about purging the remaining enemies from our territory. Wow, that is a lot. They have so much armor, these guys. They really do. Okay, so let's try and heal ourselves a little bit here. My units are now within killing range, hopefully. And then we are going to be all good. Oh, yes. This is actually one of the first siege defenses that we've done in quite some time as well, so it's really nice to actually get an opportunity to do so. There we go. Can we take it out? Yeah, there we go, nice. Alright, so I guess now would be a good time to maybe tell our people to start moving a little bit more inward. So let's do that. I mean, right now we actually seem to be perfectly fine where we are, but I don't really want to out. I mean, now I'm getting shot. Yeah, we are perfectly fine where we are, but you never know. Maybe we just need to put a little bit more pressure on the opponent, and we'll see if we can take them out a little bit easier. Hello. Are you dead? Yeah, that one's dead, I think. There's only 3 remaining, but where are they? Because everyone was in this area, so it's kind of a bit weird that they wouldn't all be in the same place. I'm healing literally just because I don't want to die at the end again. Alright, let's just tell these fellas just to move this way. And we can move our snipers a little bit ahead as well. There's only 2 enemies remaining. They must be snipers of some sort, because otherwise why would they be staying so far back? That doesn't make sense. Oh, maybe a militia. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Apparently 2 militia, which I can only assume were maybe the Freedom Snipers' bodyguards in some respect, but otherwise we were able to eliminate every single enemy. Fantastic. Okay, so let's see what we... Oh my! We actually did get a Type 79 sniper rifle for this, which is pretty crazy in itself. Okay, so otherwise I guess I could just take some of this to sell. I actually have almost a full inventory, so I'm probably just going to leave the rest. Is there any ammo here for me? Not really. So I'm just going to leave it. Alright, so yes, we are now able to capture the general. This is actually the general himself. Pretty fantastic to see that. I'm going to persuade these looters to join us immediately. And we're going to imprison the rest. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so we technically now have another companion available to join us, which is amazing in itself. Okay, so otherwise I'm going to put stale bread and toast back in the garrison here. And I'm going to supplement the remaining little amounts of squads with the other prisoners that I have. And that will be it for this episode. Don't forget, enter the giveaway. The details are in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.